Welcome to Overview of KD2 O Module 2. When we open the KD2 O app, the login determines the user type, either a home user or patient, or a pro user or physician or dietitian. Different features are available for each group of users. If a pro user logs into the app will check their user type and the KD2 O Pro features will be available. If a home user logs into the app, even on the same device, the app will check the user type and only the KD2 O home features will be available. When the user type is not Pro, a questionnaire will appear. The questions are written by the principal physician or dietitian. The answers will be fed back to the physician and the dietitian, and these questions will determine if fine-tuning is necessary. The user cannot pass this point unless at least the keto level has been selected. KD2 O patient menu offers 5 choices: pantry, meal calculation, soups and sauces, server meals, and meal planner. In the pantry, a selection of ingredients is made from databases approved by the physician or dietitian. It needs to be seen as the pantry in your kitchen. The more ingredients you have, the harder it is to find one specific one. The content of your pantry can be viewed, and items can be deleted by selecting what is in my pantry. Selections can be made based on ingredient name, the content of carbohydrate, protein, fat, or energy, ranging from high to low or low to high. In addition, a pre-selection can be made using 1, 2, or 3 search words, for example, beef, Angus, and Australia. This will list all the ingredients with the words beef, Angus, and Australia in it. When Calculate Meal is opened, the current ketogenic variables are downloaded from the server and placed in the top box next to the user's email address. Here, a selection of ingredients can be made from the pantry. The ingredients can be listed by name or content of protein, carbohydrate, fat, or energy. A maximum of 15 ingredients can be selected. The weight of the individual ingredient can be adjusted by first selecting the name of the ingredient and then moving the slide next to the Calculate button. For large amounts greater than 100 grams can be selected, and the slide will now provide a larger range. 3 ingredients will have a calculator shown next to the weight. These ingredients will be calculated by the app and hence cannot be changed by the user. When the Calculate button is green, the meal is calculated in accordance with the set ketogenic variables. When the Calculate button is green, enter the name of the meal and proceed to the meal preparation section. Write the preparation instructions, and if you want, enter a link to a picture. By selecting the disk symbol, you save the meal locally on your device. By selecting the cloud symbol, you save the meal to the server, which means that your meal is now available to everybody using KD2 O. Meals cannot be printed because then the link with the current ketogenic variables will be broken. Server meal. The meals saved to the server can be retrieved in Server Meal. 6 meals will be shown at a time. By selecting the right arrow, 6 more meals will be shown. To select a meal, click on the picture and the meal will be downloaded and shown in Calculate Meal. A recalculation will take place inserting the current ketogenic variables. If an ingredient is missing from your pantry, you will be alerted. Then go to Pantry, select a database, select one of the search boxes and click Paste. The name of the missing ingredient is now pasted in the box and if available in the selected database, will be saved to your pantry. If not, try another database. In soups and sauces, a different way of dealing with the calculation is used. Here we create, as the name suggests, soups, sauces, but also creams, puddings, pastes, etc. Everything one makes in bulk and has a smooth consistency. After entering the ingredients, the amount, and the preparation steps, it will be added to the pantry as an ingredient rather than a meal. This allows us to create Oma's tomato sauce or almonnaise, mayonnaise made with almonds, and use it in small amounts at the time. These ingredients cannot be uploaded to the cloud, however, they can and should be saved as an image on your device to be recalled when the batch is finished and a new batch has to be made. Meal Scheduler. Sometimes it is handy to have a schedule of the meals for the coming week. It can help you creating variety, or know what to get at the shops, or just to keep track on what we ate yesterday. Schedules can be saved locally and recalled by the date of creation. To create a schedule, select a square representing a day and a meal time, then select a meal from the box underneath the calendar symbol. Repeat until all boxes are done, then save. To recall a meal, double-click on the meal name and it will be loaded in Calculate Meal. KD2 O Pro. The Pro's main menu offers 10 choices, the same as the patient version, as well as Pro Demo, Register, Fine-Tune or Refer, Questionnaire Setup, Face-to-Face, and Data Display. Pro Demo will show a short animation of the use of KD2 O. Register, Fine-Tune or Refer is for administrative functions. Questionnaire Setup is the creation of a questionnaire the patients have to complete before they can proceed to use their app. The answers to the questions will be displayed in the Data Display. Face-to-Face is the questionnaire to be completed during a consultation. Register, Fine-Tune or Refer, Set up Patient, Fine-Tune, Support Team, Database Approval, Refer Patient. Fine-Tune. Here we enter details such as the date of birth, current weight, current height, meals per day, ratio, energy per kilogram, and protein per kilogram. Clicking the Calculate Only button will calculate the protein per day, carbohydrate per day, fat per day, and the energy per day, as well as the BMI. Support Team. In most practices, more than one physician and dietitian are overseeing a patient. The principal physician and principal dietitian can create a support team of other physicians and dietitians. The members of the support team have slightly less privileges. For example, they cannot set or change the questionnaire and they cannot add or delete other members to the support team. Database Approval. In most cases, dietitians determine what databases can be used by the patient. A total of 3 databases can be selected in addition to 1 proprietary database. The practice's own database can be set up for exclusive use by your own selected patients. Questionnaire Setup. Physicians and dietitians can create a list of questions specific to their practice. Patients will not be able to use the app before the questions are addressed. At least the measured level of ketosis, a standard question, must be provided. The questions have preset answers. The selected answers will be reflected in a graph shown in Data Display. Data Display. Using historical information gathered during fine-tuning, the growth and weight of the patient will be plotted on a graph. The left of the graph is the start of the diet and the right of the graph is the current date. The graph represents relative values, so changes can be observed rather than exact values. And the prescribed variables are displayed when selecting ketogenic diet-specific data. Answers to the questionnaire can be superimposed on the prescribed values so a cause and effect scenario can be observed. This is the end of Module 2. I hope you found it informative.